I just took it super easy for the final lap because I overheated the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's running its ass off. We basically just had the drivers meeting where Adam Jabay told us all to be safe, and if we don't, we're all gonna die. This is legitimately a very dangerous track. By the way, we're at Road Atlanta. Lots of concrete walls around to hit. It's not like Gingerman where you can just go off and be in the grass. If you go off here, you're gonna seriously mess up. So a little bit nervous, a little bit exciting. It's gonna be fun though. It'll be fine. Probably. We just got track insurance, so that was probably the most important thing we'll do all day.
It's gonna be fine, probably.
It's gonna be fine, probably.
Yeah. I'm just kind of getting used to the freaking stress. It's just life now. So.
Well, let's go wreck this race car.
Welcome to forever, man. Let's go. Come on. This is forever. No surrender. Yeah. You know that this right here forever. And there will be no surrender. Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O.N. to the easy end. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is our critic. He the heir apparent. Really, I never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times I've been seven. I'm raising the bar. You can go ahead and measure. Think about time for a toast. Time that we welcome to go. Yo, when just leaving, I think about time that somebody go get on their coat. You know I got all that anthem. Come back in what you call that add on. Got anthems and bands with masters. Getting them right like my name was Miranda. I ain't bigger dead than alive. I ain't bigger dead than alive. One more time. This is forever. Remember the legend. He never gon' die. Yeah. I ain't bigger dead than alive. Bigger dead than alive. I ain't bigger dead than alive. Dead than alive. Yeah. I ain't bigger dead than alive. Bigger dead than alive. Blah blah blah. Just making sure that you know why. Because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. Come on, here we go. You know that this right here forever.
I just took it super easy for the final lap because I overheated the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's run its ass off.
It was awesome. Compared to Gingerman, Road Atlanta gives you so much more of like little breaks, right? Because you'll have like a section like, you know, through the S's, and then you kind of get a break for a second, and then a couple more turns you get a break on the straightaway, and then you go through 12 and then you get a break for a second. So it gives you a lot more time to kind of see who's in your mirrors, kind of recollect your thoughts.
First time out was awesome, man. You know, first time I went out with my instructor and he was just kind of showing me some stuff, showing me the, you know, giving me some pointers and everything. But then I actually went out by myself, and the beginner group, we all kind of stayed in line, and everybody kind of went slow enough the first 2 laps where you could really learn what you were doing. And then after that, I just kind of gave it hell and started going. Felt awesome, man. Obviously, it's the first time I've ever driven the track, so still no comfort level at all. But give it a day or so and we'll start getting out there and pushing the car a hell of a lot harder.
Do you find yourself also like, if somebody rips past you, I'll tuck in and I'll try and follow them to learn from them, but then you end up driving their pace and you gotta like remind yourself, you're like, whoa, dude. Like,
well, I don't really have that yet, at least, because nobody's doing that in my class.
yeah, dude, in my class you gotta keep watching behind you.
Yeah.
I used to work here. However, I worked for the racing school, but I was like the intern guy. I was the errand guy. So like, hold on a second. I got a lot of wisdom from all the instructors, and these guys were like pro drivers. But I myself, I never got to like run multiple laps. I would be like, run a car to the backside or something like that. So I don't know if that's the reason, but I'm comfortable here. You have more time to kind of get your bearings versus Gridlife, where it was chaos the whole time until like the last session on Sunday. So I'm enjoying it a lot more. I feel a lot more comfortable. I know that the risk of screwing up is a lot worse here, but like I feel more comfortable behind the wheel of the car. I'm having a great time. I'm having fun. A concentration thing that's going on where you know it's raining, but all of your like senses are like going faster, so even when it's raining hard, you're like, just hit the brakes. Like it's not in real time.
And it's a totally different thing, so you take different lines when it's raining. You got to make sure to stay off of the paint. Like,
That's what I mean. Like,
there's a lot to it.
I felt, and it was raining like over there, but then it wasn't raining there. It was really weird, and it was. I kept thinking it was going to pass, but I had to. It sounds stupid, but I had to mentally go, it is wet. Like, we need to slow down, kind of a thing, because everybody was kind of running their pace.
Yeah.
You could feel the tires get a little worse, a little worse. It's like the oil, I guess, was coming to surface or something. And then I was like, it dumped on the back straightaway. It was like fast wipers, and I was like, F this. And so I was coming in, and then I saw the exoset, whatever that white cage thing was.
That thing's crazy.
He spun in front of me.
Oh, did he?
And everybody was like, we're going in. And so then I saw the chicken flag.
I keep watching that guy, and I keep like waiting on like a big body roll to happen or something, because it looks like a car that would typically have a lot of roll. But that thing just sticks and goes. That thing's crazy.
About chilling this one, because I think he's going to take Aaron right here with the helmet is going to take Mike out in the advanced group. Aaron's a badass, and I was thinking about letting this thing cool down, but we'll go around a little bit. Is this my group?
Yes.
Gotta get my shades on.
Proud of myself. That was the first time I've actually driven the car hard enough to have it like really overheat, and those cars are notorious for overheating issues, so I'm happy with that session. Oh yeah.
See, a lot of times on the back straightaway, I'm either running like 110, or else I'm basically flagging people by, and I'm not overheating, because I think it's having time.
That's when it's going to heat up the most.
I would say if you think it's getting hot, cruise the back straight.
Okay.
Put it in 6, run at 100.
Well, I noticed it. So I hit, I don't know, but I was pretty hard on the back straightaway, and then that was when I came in and dove into that left-hand turn. I kind of looked at the gauges, and that's when I was like, oh.
Well, that's what he was saying.
And that was when I came into the pits.
I was like, I wonder if he's overheating because you're just hammering down the back, and I'm kind of like, go, or else, you know, whatever. And he's like, I bet, because when you're just buried, you know, for a mile or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say if you think it's overheating, just pull back there.
Okay.
Aaron Sanford, who's my mountain bike buddy, he also works for Yokohama. He's a very seasoned driver. He went out passenger and instructed me. Basically, I mean, not bragging, but basically he was just kind of like, you're very smooth. He's like, there was no point where I felt sketched out or nauseated. He's like, everything very smooth. You got the right lines, just work on speed, which I know. I'm just not trying to, you know, set lap records right now. I'm just trying to get track time, get seat time, and get comfortable.
One of our buddies here about to go take us for a ride.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he's a way, way, way better driver than us, and I want to see what it's like to really go around in this car on this track.
Okay.
See what's up.
Going out in advanced group with Mike, which is cool because Mike as a beginner actually doesn't get a lot of instructor time with him. They're watching him, but he'll be able to ride with Aaron and kind of see the line, which should help him out a lot. Not saying that he's, you know, on the wrong line, but I know at Gingerman when I was riding with like Levi and Jason Owens, dude, I learned so much just watching how they handle specific turns and stuff. So we'll see. Hopefully the car doesn't overheat. Gingerman, we did the Mishimoto secondary radiator. It comes in, it basically sits between the motor and the firewall. Sorry. So you've got that little scoop in the Type R hood. We hollowed that out so it's feeding air onto that onto the secondary radiator. And I'm not overheating it. Mike said he was overheating it. I think the reason is because he's kind of the faster car in the slower group. He's hammering down the back straightaway and running past people because that's where he's getting the point buys. And I think this straightaway is long, and I think you got your foot in it that long and you're not giving it a chance to you know, come back down or whatever. So when I was going, I was taking it more chilled out. You know, I mean, we're still running over 100 miles an hour, but we're not just hammering on it the whole time. We're giving the car a chance to breathe, and I wasn't overheating it at all. So we'll see.
But I know the USR guys had the same problem, and they did a lot. It's still kind of iffy. So.
Holy crap. It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot, mostly because he's, you know, way better than me. It was awesome.
You did really well. I mean, you were really clean. You were really smooth. You know, like
Smooth
I said,
as
when we were in the
fast.
car,
Smooth
like,
as
yeah,
fast.
like you knew your limits. You drove within them. That's all anyone can ask for, man. But that's like perfect, proper track day, track etiquette.
I feel like I want to work on 5 and 12. And like just 2 turns.
And you gotta
Everything
ride
else
with
is
me
the
so
same.
you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But 12, you know, I think Mike probably noticed it too. Like 12 is come out of 10B. I go 3rd to 4th, a little before the bridge, and then just after cresting the hill into the bridge, I short shift to 5th immediately. Because I know I'm going to need 5th on the front straight,
Yeah.
but you don't want to be shifting midway
Right.
through 12.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not
the
a
way
place
he
to
does
do it.
12 is pretty sketchy, to be honestly.
It feels
the car's
sketchy,
kind of
yeah.
wiggling
You
a
like,
little
yeah,
bit.
see, I'm always lifting
And
it. I'm like,
but,
oh,
but
right,
also,
right.
I mean, I'm coming in with a lot more speed than what you guys
Yeah.
been doing. So the car is pushing a little bit, it's moving around. Again, that's the corner where you're getting like the most body lean
Yeah.
and compression on the front left corner, especially in this car.
It just helps so much because, you know, I mean, we're generally online, but then you start to figure out, oh, okay, so just a little bit here and a little bit here and a little more speed here. But it's hard when you're by yourself. Like turn 3, I'm like, I feel like there's a lot more here, but damn, you know, when you go up over that rumble strip, it upsets the car. I don't want to think there's more and then get myself into something I didn't predict.
Yeah. Car ran its ass off. We just put it through the paces and ran 3 sessions in a row. That's pretty much, what was that? Each one's a 20-minute session, so we basically just hot lapped this thing for about an hour straight. So
Ready for 24 hours at Daytona now.
yeah. So the car's handling it like a monster. I feel like I felt like I was getting faster every lap until I rode with Aaron, and now I just feel like a gigantic because he's so much faster than me and so much better. But I learned a lot, so that was pretty cool.
I mean, that's the thing. Nobody comes out here and it's fast. I don't care who you are, how many video games you played, or how fast your car is. Nobody comes out to a track for the first time and goes fast. It's not going to happen. And you feel that intimidation factor, but anybody that's out here that is fast knows that everybody has to start from slow. It's just the way it is. It's like Aaron was saying, work on specific turns now. Just work on a little bit later braking, carry a little bit more speed, get on the gas a little bit sooner. But for me, this weekend is about seat time and getting comfortable in this environment. I think I already said that. But it's true. So I'm not trying to like put myself out of my comfort zone. What's gonna suck is when we gotta give this puppy back.
I've already decided we're not going to. Lounsbury's gonna be pissed. I'm sorry.
What's gonna happen
I'm not
is
giving you this car.
This car's gonna go to Motovicity and it's gonna be in their garage in M1 Concourse in Detroit.
Wrong. It's me in my garage in Georgia.
And I'm gonna have to make my CRX a race car. And then I'm gonna
It's
hate,
just not gonna be the
hate the
same.
whole sport.
Yeah, it's gonna make you hate everything. We
Yeah.
just have to get another Type R.
Yeah.
Brian, please don't take my car. Come on, man.